Hello, Geminis, and welcome to your July 2023 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is your Emperor. There you go, your beautiful masculine side, the part of us that is responsible for our ambition, for how we process in the sense that taking our decisions and actually being out there, acting out. Then I have the Lovers, and that's you. And that is that beautiful synchronicity between the masculine and the feminine and the divine. And then after, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right. Let's see what this is about. The Queen of Pentacles is your feminine that is well grounded, that knows that she'll be supported, that she has what it takes to accomplish and create the Pentacle world that is inspired. And the Knight of Cups is the part of us that would, this is what I love, this is my vibration, here it is. If you can take it, good. If you cannot, too bad for you. But when he's in reverse, he has a hard time saying that. Or even being able to connect to, is this really what I love? What do I really love? Kind of thing, okay? Under our Emperor, we have Death. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. And so that means that right at the beginning of the month, your masculine is going through a big transformation here. And it is directly linked to your capacity to maybe start new things with the enthusiasm of a child. Okay? When it comes to wands, like every element, but the page, the knight, the queen, the king. The more you grow in the wands, the more you go from kindling wood to hard wood that's going to be able to... The King of Wands can sustain, that fire until he gets to his goal. The Knight of Wands, maybe not. Okay, on the moment, while it's fun, but then if he's got other issues, he's going to be out of there. But the King and Queen, they can sustain. Do I still want that fire? Yeah, it's coming and I'm going for it. Here, the kindling wood, let's call it. Why do I have a hard time? And I have maybe an idea, maybe I have a project, maybe I have something, but starting it seems to be impossible. This month you're gonna see why. Here, under the Lovers, I have the Judgment with the understanding of why am I not all enthusiastic, but I have more of I'm expecting hurt, pain, downfalls, wands hitting, other people's, contradicting me or even trying to bring me down or something like that. This is what is kind of recorded in past experiences that are now part of my unconscious programming, okay? And that's why I'm remaining in the safe space of not putting myself out there. So of course that limits your masculine a lot. And that is what is being transformed. Under the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse, I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because the Wheel of Fortune will want you to grab that ace. That ace is still in the hand of God here. It needs you to grasp it. And here I have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. So, since it's linked with water, with balanced water, where it's normal to follow what I love, to be loved, to have this movement filled with, look at the water is filled with white flowers. That's what death is trying to do, is trying to purify that water, so that when I bring my thing, I don't bring a bunch of fears into what I bring forward. I just bring who I am and what I love forward to be received by people that can actually accept it. Let's clarify this for you. And you're due to it, because your 10 of Pentacles is now in reverse, so that means it started imploding, okay? So we want to get the growth back. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Geminis for the month of May. May? No, that's your birthday. July 2023. July 2023, Spirit. Okay, let's look at your Emperor. What, I'm still recording. Let's look at your Emperor. Show me the Emperor from Gemini's here, Spirit. What is being transformed here? All right. Page of Pentacles. So you see, it's like, hey, I have the new seed, but I can't back it up energetically. I cannot be enthusiastic around it and actually kindle the fire to start it. But it's the 10 of Swords with it. The lies and that's why you need this. It's like, yes, at the beginning of the month, you're kind of conscious of the lies you had that prevented you from embarking enthusiastically towards that new pentacle that you need, because your empire needs it. But you still haven't found the new belief. It's like, I know that thinking this brought this and that it's wrong, and I'm paying a price for it, but what is my new truth? Let's look at death. Let's look at death, Spirit. Yeah. Transforming the old lies of unbalancedness, unfairness. That means that, because see, this is Venus in Libra, where things, the universe is balanced. I bring this, it's going to be received in the same quality of what I bring or whatever, okay? And so if we believe that things are unfair, unbalanced, unjust, then of course we're going to expect to be hurt in the process. So the concept of justice needs to be transformed. I won't be so, gung-ho into venturing in a new area or starting something new if I believe that things will ultimately turn out to be unbalanced and unfair. I'll postpone it, I'll sabotage it, I'll whatever. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'll sabotage it. But here, strength is like you're conscious that all of this is part of the lion. All of this is reactions towards what you've experienced in the past. And that is what made you, we can become maybe stationary also with the Four of Pentacles. I'm not putting myself out there. I cannot lose more than what I've lost. I cannot be hurt more than what I have been hurt. And you want me to be enthusiastic? Man, I've been robbed. Life is unfair. And even if I have this pentacle, this seed, this thing that can become so much in my hand, I don't really trust it. Because I don't trust the universe or the others. Because this is all partnerships. Let's look at the Lovers. You know that saying, oh, do your best and it's going to be fine. Like, there's a part of you, whether it's hidden or whatever, see, I'm stopping on this, that's like, no, it's not going to be fine. I'm going to put my heart out there and it's going to be torn. Lovers. It's going to be torn. I'm going to be abandoned. That's why I'm not making any moves. I'm not doing anything. Can't really trust the people. Let's look at the Judgment. And that, because it's like becoming overprotective to a point where we've stopped living, okay? Experimenting. Go out there, jump, wow. Overcautious. Show me the Judgment and okay. Wow, there we go. The Devil comes out a lot this month, of course, because we're going to have the full moon in Capricorn on the 3rd of July. That's soon. And so, of course, it's going to shed the light on everything that prevents you from actually going towards your ambition, your accomplishment here. 5 of Swords in reverse. When it comes to what you want to bring. So, okay, they're in reverse, but they're still there, those 2 5s. So it's still part of your beliefs. They need to be exchanged by something else. The universe doesn't like empty spaces. So if I was used to using my mind in a way where I take my 3 swords and I defeat my masculine, preventing him from even trying something, like I'll demolish it before with a bunch of proofs of the old disappointments I had in my life. And these are parts of me that learn to do that to protect me, okay? To make sure that I won't be rejected, abandoned, or anything like that. 10 of Swords and then, of course, if I release this way of thinking, it has to be replaced by something else. And so that's what we need, the something else. There's no empty space. So it cannot be, I know I don't want to think like that anymore, but I have to replace it with something. 4 of Pentacles. Because that's going to make me, see, I have too much anxieties to put myself out there because I'm expecting this. I don't have any faith. Okay? And it's not obvious here. And I understand releasing all of the emotional charge associated with this and having faith and trust and putting yourself back out there when at one point, oh, what? I wasn't enough and all of this, and now you want me to trust me. But it's your emperor that needs to trust your empress. Your pope that needs to trust your high priestess that is connected to the divine. And that's what we have to kind of realign. So that means that we need to let die the old water here. There needs to be the transformation. Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So Here's the Lovers. And here is the Moon in reverse with the Pope in reverse. So the Pope would be, and here's the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're in reverse because they're blocked. Okay, so maybe that's going to take more than this month for some of you. Others of you, you're going to get it right away. We need that sword. We need to really release the lie, but get the new truth. The Pope will have that truth because he's connected to the High Priestess. And he knows how to apply as above, so below. It's Jupiter. My cosmic discernment can be applied here. What was hidden is now released and clear. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Do I keep you? King of Cups. There's still a bit of anxiety here. Because it has to be, has to be in your waters. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Wands. It's like if everything will be there, but the tightness and the anxiety and the fear of not being received makes your mind, and you're Gemini, so you're an air sign, so of course your mind is going to go 1,000,000 miles an hour, especially ruled by Mercury. But now it's not the information of Mercury, it's the information of your lion, of your past experiences, of your old Ten of Pentacles, of your old reality. Your heart would know, and your old reality has a Three of Swords in it when it comes to, when you invested yourself. And here, contrary to upright Queen of Pentacles, here we have reverse Queen of Pentacles. So this is the past cycle, okay, of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, depending of where you are, has had a lot of heartaches, disappointments, abandonment, not being enough, being felt like you're not enough when it came to how you invested yourself, the efforts you made, and the results you got. So now we're like, hey, there's a new pentacle, there's a new seed, we want you to grow in your garden. And you're like, oh, why do I have a hard time starting it? Why am I not all like, yay, I'm going to start a new thing? This is why. And you're going to be conscious of it this month. Conscious of your barrier. And I think that for some of you, see, I cut it and the page is upright. Yes, some of you, this will, finally, there, I can do it in light, excitement, and enthusiasm. And not in fear, almost going against my own, be careful, we don't have faith in this aspect, against my anxiety. So, allow the switch. Allow the switch. Yeah, you gotta get that Page of Sword. Can you tell them the Page of Sword? What is that sword? Maybe it's gonna be more in the next month in Leo. Yeah, divine timing. That's a way to tell me all in divine timing. So on this, my beautiful Gemini, let's say that right now you're gonna spot a bit like, because Aries was breaking limits, but here you're gonna see the source of your anxiety, source of fear, the source of your fear. That's what it is. You're gonna see it with the full moon in Capricorn, and there's a truth and an understanding. And of course, the more you do the judgment, actually pulling out the parts of you that are the source of that fear, so you can see them, embrace them, heal them, transform them. So there you go. I'm sending you all my love and light in that venture. And the more you heal, the more you're going to be able to be a page of wands. On this, all my love and light. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, subscribing to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, description below, website, everything is easy on it. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moons and full moons, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that you most need for your path, better path. So on this, I'll see you next month, Gemini. Bye-bye.